Hey guys, it's Lisa. I wanted to come on and show you guys my new craft room. So here it goes. This is where you enter my craft room. And I'm just gonna show you how it is, just right now today. Exactly how it is today, okay? So when you first walk in, and we just moved into this house. This is a brand new house for us. So I'm gonna first come in and just do like a pan around, I guess, and show you. There's a closet here. It's not a big room, but you know what? It's a room. And it is a room with a door, which is something I've always wanted. I'm very blessed to have this space to come into and spend time in, be creative. Yeah, I'm just extremely blessed to have this space. What I'm gonna do first is, let me shut this door. I'm gonna show you guys when I first come in. There's this shelf. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shelves here. I have amazing friends, you guys, amazing. When we first got this house a few months ago, you know, just being busy with regular life, I thought, when am I going to have time to even unpack, right? Well, I had friends that came, and one by one, they helped me conquer at least to unpack this art room, which I was so grateful for. Up here is where I keep tools like, you know, like, what is this? Like journal punch bar. You know, I've never even used that. Isn't it funny when you're unpacking your stuff, you're like, what even is these things? I've never used this book binding thing, which is hilarious. But anyway, this is like all my We Are Memory Keeper tools. A fuse tool, see, never been opened. Pretty funny. Right here is where I keep a bunch of like really large clips. My #1 favorite thing to do in here is to make books. And so I use these clips when I'm actually getting ready to you know, do the binding for a book. I'm trying to think. Yeah, and then these are all, oh my gosh, you guys, I was looking for these the other day. So these are like little mini bowl clips and other little clips that I have. So this is just all clips in here. And these are just different rings that I used. Actually, I forget why I even got these. This is gonna be fun. Okay, these are all the little glittery, you know, vase filler things that we get at Hobby Lobby. I use these, you know, to do flowers and put in bags. And this is like all the little pom-poms. This is some more mini pom-poms. This is all cheesecloth that I have. This is all the cheesecloth I have. This is all my patterns, my vintage patterns. I just found this. How cool is this? This is an iron-on transfer for needle pointing. I've never done needle pointing, but oh my gosh. How cute is this? It's the days of the week. This here, I kind of just tossed those there. My friend's having a wedding and we're getting together all the flowers for that. But this is like just tons of rope. This is like larger spools of thread that goes with this machine that my friend who actually came to help me unpack this art room, she gave me a machine that I can use for that. This is where I keep all my flowers. In here, this is like just a bunch of stickers. I'm not really a sticker person, so this is like mostly for my grandkids. So my grandkids over here, this is like all their stickers. This here is where I would keep stickers. We have an awesome art ministry at my church, and that is where all my thickers are, because we just had a class and I brought all my thickers. And then this is punches. This here, that's my printer, but this here is several different types of 12 by 12. So like this is all assorted sheets. You know how we get like single sheets of paper that's printed? That is in here. This is all 12 by 12 glitter. This is all my 12 by 12 vellum. This is all my 12 by 12 acetate, specialty, and gold, and solid colors. And under here, the last one is all my scrapbooking pockets. Okay, and then up here, I love that scripture in Ruth. Where you go, I will go, and where you stay, I will stay. Here is Nouveau stuff, you know, like these drops, and then what are these? I've never even used these, you guys, ever. I got all this because you know how they do those kits on there where you can get like a ton of stuff for really cheap? Embellishment mousse, that's what that is. Okay. And then you come over here, and this is my closet. In my closet is a banana costume. Oh my gosh, my two youngest kids, they're so hilarious. For Halloween this year, my son was a gorilla and my daughter was a banana. It was a scream. Okay, so up here is, I believe, yeah. So this one is Christmas. This one is Christmas. This one is Valentine's. This one is Halloween. This is a bunch of like little easels I have for, you know, different parties, various reasons. Vinyl, like extra pom-poms. This is like a bunch of my mom's things that she keeps here. So when she comes, she does stuff with jewelry. That's my mom's. This is all of my ribbon. This is a really cool idea. I saw someone on YouTube do it once and I was just so stoked because I had so much ribbon. You just get one of these little hooks and then all these little clips. I got this on Amazon, and yeah, I just sat here and put all my ribbon on each one. And this is where I store my ribbon now, just hanging in this closet. It's pretty awesome. Okay, this bag right here, let me back up. This bag is full of soap making. Okay, so just everything you need for soap making. There's books, there's, I have molds, tons of different molds, scents, everything you need for soap making is in this bag. Over here, I have extra mats, foam for die cutting, some extra bags down there. And here in this little white drawer, I have a bunch of wood. This is all, you know, little wood things, you know, back in the day, Tuesday morning stuff. Actually, you know what, you guys? I've been to Tuesday morning a couple of times since we've been to our new house. And looks like they're at least growing their craft area just a little bit. Hopefully, right? We hope. This is all brads. I don't really use brads. So, but I keep this stuff because in the art ministry at church, I use all this stuff all the time. I take it from my art room and I take it there. So this is all beads. This rainbow organizer is all beads. So this is all beads. Yeah, this whole thing is full of just different, it's hilarious. Like, I don't know, you guys, this crafting thing. What is going on? That's all I gotta say. What is this? Oh, and then, you know, there's like lots of different charms. Mostly, I believe these baggies to the right and this drawer, like this is all charms. Yeah, so like that's all charms. And then I put my beads in these either large containers or the small ones. And then like if they're a charm, they're going to be on the side over here in these bags. But all the beads, okay, yeah, I think that's how I figured it. You guys, I'm telling you, I got rid of so much stuff too when we moved. These are, what are these called, you guys? He-she beads or something? No, not, is that what they are? Oh, who knows? This, once again, all charms, all charms. This is like this little beading tray, you know, because I just bead so much. Yeah, right. Okay. Oh, yeah, I know. You never would have thought, but more charms. I mean, it's just, who needs any charms? I don't know. I just think I need to start making some more dangles for my books at this point. This is, oh my gosh, guys, more charms. I know, it's getting crazy. This is a cool little thing that keeps the beads from rolling around. These are tools. These are all my, you know, like jump rings and, you know, like one of my kids likes making earrings. So this is like different, you know, earring things. Yeah, so that's all what that is. This is another, yeah. Okay, yeah, so there's that. What's in this one? Oh, more, you know, like this is all antique jump rings and eye pins. This is everything you need to, like, you know, this is all chain and wire. All my wire is in here. This is like hat pins. Like I like making hat pins. This is all, you know, for making charms, head pins and stuff, making charms. This is all my, you know, to do the ribbon things, or you can do it with paper. And then down here, the last one, this one's kind of tough. This is like a variety. So like, to be quite honest, this shouldn't even be in here. I'm gonna take this out. This is actually what I use to do the book binding. So this is all my wax thread, my owl and stuff like that. And, but yeah, this is all basically little things like, you know, like this is cool to put in resin and stuff. Like when you make little resin charms, that I've never done. You know, I so badly needed this, but never used it. I'm telling you. Okay. All right, so let's get out of the closet. Okay, we're gonna come out of the closet. Okay, now over here. This is hilarious, this area, let me tell you. Because I'm still trying to figure it out. Like I still have tons of space. I still have way more space to go up on. Yeah, so I'm still trying to figure things out in this room, guys. But at least we're unpacked. This is a really cool basket. I just found it in a estate sale the other day. It's like 70 years old. I'm so excited that I found this. And I really like different kinds of wood bowls. So I found that too. So that actually goes somewhere in the house. But this is just a garbage bag. But that, I don't even use that. So I think that's going to go to church. So when we make cards and stuff, we have that die cutting machine. This is all full of tulle. My easy press. That's a light, you know, so when you're weeding. This here, this box, I save things like this for different bookmaking classes we have at church. This goes to my sewing machine, but this is like signs that I buy to like paint and stuff. This is all the plates for that Gemini. Okay, so up here is all my buttons, and this is like paints. These are all both acrylic paints. These are all my sprays, different tools for painting, more paint, more paint, more paint. This is my sewing box. This is a box that has a ton of stuff for my grandkids when they're doing stuff. Basically, this whole area is for art journaling. That's what I use all these things for, is for art journaling. So this is like a book for this embroidery machine that my friend Kelly got me. I've never used it. She actually brought it when she came to help organize this room. This is a case that's just full of extra glue guns and dryers for our art ministry. Down here is, let's see, really cool stamps for jelly printing that I just got. They're really cool, you guys. I haven't used them yet, but I was watching a video, what a shocker, on using that. And then back there is several different sizes of gel plates. These are just extra foams for my blenders. Mixed media mat that I just got at Hobby Lobby for the dirt, you guys. I got that so cheap. And here's just, you know, brushes, my watercolor container, my Sharpies. Let's go in here. Let's see. This is all of my alcohol ink supplies. So this is like everything I use. These are all my alcohol inks, gloves. This is all alcohol ink things. This is all my art journaling washi tape. You guys, I got rid of like literally 500 washi tapes. It was crazy. These are my Posca paint pens. These are just watercolor dual tip markers that I have yet. Oh no, I think I did use these once, but just once. These are just different paper pads, watercolor. Down here is like all, let's see, let's take this out. This is all different types. This is like adhesive canvas. This is distress watercolor cardstock. Yeah, so this is just like all, this is all my alcohol ink paper. Yeah, this is all for alcohol ink. That's all alcohol ink. That's all alcohol ink. And here is just little pieces that I use when I'm art journaling, like different types of paper. I love these, you guys. These are just like little words, and this is chipboard I use for art journaling. So this is just like a fun little that I grab when I'm doing art journaling. This is all different mediums, like, I mean, not mediums, but you know, like different pastes. So it's like 3D gloss gel, modeling paste, and this one is a soft gloss gel, which I haven't even tried this one. But like I said, it might seem like I have a lot of stuff like in this, but like we use this stuff a lot at church. So I always like to have extra for that. So when we're low at church, I just, you know, grab from the supplies I have here. Okay, all right. So that is, okay, now I'm gonna try to get up. So this is fun. Okay, so that's our art journaling cart. Up here is, you already know, just decoration stuff. It's where I keep eyelets. That's, now I used to have a channel on YouTube a long time ago. So if you are here and you remember that, then I'm so happy that you came back. But I shared that cross on that channel, so I still have that. This is all my book making supplies. This is closures. This is a closure. These are closures. I use this tape when I'm doing binding at times. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. This is all for like traveler's journals. This is all for like traveler's notebooks. This is all my different types of tapes. This is all envelopes and tags. Envelopes and tags. This is all my organization supplies for my dies, my stamps, if it's organized, everything in here to keep it organized that's this drawer. This is all the things I have to make that are DIY. Different letters, boxes, you know, little journals that I find that I can make stuff with. Like, you know, boxes I can alter. These are all these different letters I found for like 10 cents a letter. So I grabbed those because you never know. Never know when someone is going to need a letter. This is all my streamers. And then, you know, these IKEA drawers, everything is just, it goes so far back. This is all my shred. This is decorations for parties. We have lots of grandkids, lots of children. So we have parties all the time. What's this? Curling ribbon and gift bags. And gift bags and tissue is in that drawer. Okay. This right here is my cutting area, but it also has like my photo printer, my labeler. This is like just a bunch of cords. I believe this right here is a bunch of sticker paper that I got on clearance at Hobby Lobby. This is for my paintbrushes. My friend was just over here painting, so that's still there. Cricut machine, my blending brushes, this is, you know what, I really want to get a bunch of memory decks cards so I can put it on there, because I have never ever been into that, but I think that is the coolest. Like, I have the dies to make them, but I've never just gotten into it. So that's one of the things I'm going to do on my channel. Hopefully people can send me memory decks cards, because I really want to fill that up. This right here is just all my vinyl, different kinds of vinyl. Down here under the desk is several things. So like that's basically down here though is all my Maggie Holmes, because she is, you know, my favorite and several others probably watching this video. But I love this little space here because this is where I put my scoreboards. This is my glue book. So that's my glue book. Another little tiny cutter. These are my punch boards I use regularly. I think it's a tag and an envelope punch board. But there's that. Over here is like some tablecloths that I use to make ruffles, my snap thing. These are like little tiny, they're Maggie Holmes collections, but I have very little of them. So they go in these little tiny ones. This is where I put all my twine. This is scraps and all my glue. And I have an empty container. Praise the Lord. Paper towels. This is my cutting machine that I love the most. I love using this mostly. These are all of my dies. It's very heavy. I have that one. And then all of those. That's very heavy. These are my collections that I have. The Maggie Holmes, I have them up there. And I have them down there. And then this is my desk. And this is what I look at, which is so cool. When I stand here and I craft, I like to stand. Right here is where I put sprays that I use a lot. I use this stamp a lot when I love words. So I like to use a lot of words. This is like little things like my doilies, you know, just stuff I like to have on the ready. Wax stuff. I use my Distress ink all the time, so that is always there. Glue gun. I'm working on, like I said in my cooking video, I'm working on cookbooks for all. This cookbook here is for my daughter, Ronnie. This is the one I'm currently working on. And yeah, and this is where we've gotten so far. That's the cover, the spine. These are signatures I have not put in yet. Tags I've made. Yeah, so I have not. I'm at the stage now, though, that I'm actually ready to sew those in. And then we can start printing out pictures of recipes that she likes and sticking it in there. So that is her cookbook. This is a little tray I have at my desk that I really, really, really enjoy having because, sorry for the glare, you guys, from the sun. These are just things I use constantly when I'm crafting. These are different scriptures that I have, tickets, just things that I use, stamps, things that I use a lot that I like to have on the ready while I'm crafting. These are like a bunch of different stencils in this section. I have a mini die cutting machine, so I like using that. So that's like extra plates, my threads, needles from my sewing machine. Yeah, these are a bunch of different, you know, like safety pins and, you know, not safety pins. What am I trying to say? This is just like different paper clips. Haha. Book pages, music notes, a couple different stamps I like to use. And whatever collection I'm working on with it, whatever book I'm using, I like to put like stickers, like where I'm, like the collection I'm currently working with. And like this right here is full of like washi and different types of ephemera for this collection right now that I'm working on, which is, what is this collection called? You know, it's the one that's got the farm animals, the horses and the pigs and stuff. Anyway, that's the one I'm working on for that cookbook. Let me put this back on this. And it's cool too because it has storage along the sides. This is my cart that is always alongside of me that has all of my tools. So I just kind of pull that cart out. And this is, the top has like, you know, my most used tools, rulers and scissors, cutters, glue, different ink pads that I use often, my tiny attacher. Down here is foam for die cutting. This for my dies, the tape I use, my crocodile, extra adhesives and tapes. Down here is my shaping kit, which I have yet to use. Punches I use often, my mini die cutter. This is a book that I like to take with me whenever I'm going to a sale at Hobby Lobby, Michael's, or whatever, to see if I already have those inks. This helps me remember that, yeah, you already have those, so I don't like repurchase, because I was doing that for a while, and so I said, I gotta come up with a system. These are all of my distress oxides, and I just ordered another one of these because I'm running out of space, because, you know, he always comes out with new colors. And over here is my We Are Memory Keepers cart that this one mostly is always right here. This collection, Market Square, that's what I'm working on. So, and I like to keep, you know, that collection next to me, whichever one I'm working on. I'm going to go start at the very top here for these shelves. This is all of my like planner related stuff. I'm not really a planner, so I don't really use that very much. These are my sticker books though, and I do use these in art journaling. This is all my vintage fabrics, books, dictionary papers, miscellaneous papers, appliques. These are all vintage cards. These are all vintage books and papers in both these containers. Vintage tablecloths over here. This is all my trim. They're in these fridge containers. So yeah, these are all my trims. These are all of my fabrics that are half a yard. Yeah, these are all half a yard. And these are all 1 yard and up. I have some eyelash trim in here too. These are all if I have more than 1 yard. This is all my metal. If it's metal, it's in these drawers here. I also have some more papers, coffee dyed papers, music papers right next to me because I'm always using this. These are all my different kinds of like pens, tools I don't really use often, like this bottle cap thing. I've never even used it. But yeah, these are like my Prismacolors. Don't really do a lot of coloring. These are all my Nuvo markers, and I actually ended up organizing them in these dollar store things. This is a lace that I'm currently using in Market Square. Extra cheesecloth. Let's see. These things I like to have right next to me. These are like different, you know, what are these? You know what I mean? Ribbons and stuff that I like to use, trims. Cards. These are papers that I'm always using while I'm crafting. These are all my word stickers. So if there's a word, I really like these, you guys. These are the Heidi Swap dictionary stickers. These are really cool. Okay, that's what that is. Now, we're going to back up and we're going to look at this wall thing here, okay? So this is two of the, I think these are from Target, I want to say, or like one's from Target. And no, these are from IKEA. These are from IKEA. Okay, so we have 3, 6, 9. So there's 18 of these cubes on this wall. This is all journals that I am currently still working on, slowly but surely. I need to crack that out. Okay. This is like one of those little jars, you know, from Hobby Lobby. I have all these collections labeled. These are all older collections. I'm kind of over just continually buying things. I just need to use what I have, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, these are all older. I love this collection. The Shine On is so cute. Yeah, so what I did before I moved to this house is I took about 60% of everything that I had and took it to church. Yeah, and we love making journals at church, so we're using all that stuff. This is different sizes of chipboard. This is like all my colored cardstock, white cardstock. This is, I believe, like a Project Life thing, my laminating sheets. This is all my like glitter and watercolor 6x6, and this is all my 6x6 and 6x8 pads. Here is my faux leather stuff, glitter, my little gold flaky stuff. All this is, you know, the stickles. These are all, this little thing holds all my stickles. These are those cute little glitters and stuff that are at Michael's. That's what all that is up there. Here is all I have left of my wood stamps. All my wood stamps are at church. This is several different size bags that I use, the clear bags. I went to a friend of ours' daughter had her quince, and her mom made these by hand. She's amazing. This is all my 12 by 12 and like those little extra, you know, kits that you get from Tuesday Morning. These are all my vintage dies. I just started collecting vintage dies. This is my first order that I did on eBay, and I'm so excited. I'm really starting to love that. This is just some little. Okay. Now these are really cool. These are all of my bi-color, like if it's a color, if it is anything white, let's start with this. If it's anything white, whether it be pom-poms, bling, flowers, okay? If it's off-white, it's gonna go here. And I love this system, you guys, because I craft by color. This is all silver, and this is all gold. If it is gold, it is going to go in those two drawers. If it is yellow, it goes in this drawer. I love organizing like this. It's so much easier for me to craft like this, you guys. So much easier. This is all my orange. And it also keeps me like, oh, Lisa, you probably could use some more orange and red, and you could work on your gold, because I use a lot of gold, so I run out of gold a lot. But, you know, you probably could take a break on pink. because, you know, you're doing okay in the pink department, right? This over here is all my black. See, and I still have 2 more. So isn't that cool, you guys? I love this system. This is all my gray. This is all my brown. See, so I could use brown. So when I'm out and about and I see some cute flowers, I'm going to get them in brown and not pink. This is all purple. This is all purple. This is all this shade of blue, which is like, you know, royal blue and, right? So that's all this shade of blue. This is all this shade of blue. This is all this shade of blue. Here's the mint. And green. Okay, so I love that system. Down here is all my stamps. This is all larger stamps, my Tim Holtz. Those are all his stamps. This is embossing stuff, like embossing folders. This is a thing full of cards. This is straws. And I just love how I have room to grow. I love this system, you guys. So these are just little things that I've made that I have here. Different bows that I've made. And from my old channel, I believe Maria made these. So I still have those. Like little bows that I've made. Look how cute these bows are. Stop. These are all my doilies. Up here's like all my, you know, just vintage kind of stuff, because I really like to incorporate this with my Maggie Holmes collections. I love to distress all my Maggie Holmes collections and make them vintage. This is all my sequins. Sequence. Sequence. Can someone say, don't buy any more sequins, Lisa? Buy no more, girl. Okay. So, and over here is just like extra containers and stuff, because I'm still organizing. I'm still taking things to church and from church back over here. But yeah, that's what we're looking like, you guys. That's what we're looking like. And I have, you know, I have been having a lot of fun creating in this room. It is not cluttered. It is not, to me, this is like the perfect amount of crafts for me, just for me. I can really get creative in this space. I'm not overwhelmed in this space. And I'm just grateful. And I'm just so very thankful today. And I really would like to pray for whoever's watching. Father, I just thank you, Lord, for this person that is watching this video, Father God. I ask that you go and touch their lives, Father, that you go and bless them this day. Bless them with your joy and your peace, and give them strength, Father, for this day that is ahead of them. And we just thank you, Lord. We give you all honor and all glory and all praise in Jesus' mighty name. Thank you. Bye, guys.